so many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?
Hello everybody and welcome to what I believe is episode 8 of Rags to Riches. 24th of January 2016, we're in the transfer window. We've done a little bit of business but not too much. We will get into that a little bit later. Now today we have a live com, Salford City at Croft Park at home, and they have been taken over by a new manager for the last 82 days, Jim Gannon, after Anthony Johnson got sacked. Of course, as you know, famous for their Class of 92 ownership of Gary Neville, Paul Scholes and other ones such as Nicky Butt, Phil Neville and Ryan Giggs. Of course they have other roles in the game, so cannot currently be taking over Salford, but as you see, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes and Peter Lim are currently the owners of Salford in the game on the Football Manager WizKids transfer database. Salford have been struggling pretty much all season, finishing 18th in the league so far, should I say. Currently they're sitting 18th with star players coming as Danny Webber, Gareth Seddon. He cost us a lot of problems in the first game that we played them. Other players such as Luke Givenin, former Manchester United player, James Atkinson, former Newcastle United player, and a few other decent ones in there too. So in terms of our transfer business so far in this window, not a great deal to take you through. Instead of doing it individually, we'll just show you the screen like this. So Alex Baird, the former Gateshead, Newcastle and Dundee goalkeeper, has come in as cover for our goalkeeper Adam McHugh. Phil Airy, former Newcastle Gateshead and Blyth Spartans player, he's versatile, he's come in as cover. Now players going out, Stuart Bramley on a free. Chris Bell, we let him go on a free. Of course, you know he was the head physio. We did bring in another head physio, Damon Mullen, who never played for us, went to Scarborough Athletic. Neil Hook's a decent player but complaining due to lack of game time, and when my main man Michael Richardson can't even get him a squad at centre midfield, Neil Hooks didn't have any chance. Fabian Otte, the German goalkeeper, did get released, which is why we brought Alex Baird in, and Dylan Morse also joined Damon Mullen at Scarborough Athletic. So here is our result since we last showed you the live comp against Ilkeston, where we lost 1-0. We played Marine, who were sitting third in the league at the time. We played them away and we went 5-1 up before they pulled back a late goal. For me, definitely the performance of the season so far. Wolfie got 1, Robert Dale got 2 and Dan Maguire got a double also. Possibly the worst game of the season then followed away to Barwell, who were sitting in 20th position. We really should be beating clubs like that, and we suffered a 2-0 defeat. We played very poor. Then we played Rushall at home, a Wolfie double. After 6 minutes and 63 minutes, got us a decent win there away from home and keeping a clean sheet, which was vital of course. Second clean sheet in a row, back to Croft Park, a 2-0 win against Ramsbottom, Dan Maguire goal, and then it got a bit nervy at the end before Andre Johnson, the super sub, popped up again with another goal. Then we went away to the Weavers Stadium against Nantwich. We did this time give Andre Johnson a start, as he does like to come off the bench and nick a goal. He scored a double in this game, and an own goal by John Moran also gave us a 3-1 victory. Back to Croft Park again against Whitby. After 1 minute we went ahead through Wolfie. Then on the 14th minute we hit a penalty. They did get a goal back in the second half. We made it a little bit nervous, but we managed to hold out and defend our lead. And finally, the game I've just finished playing, Workington away. We did go 1-0 up through Jason Blackburn. Of course, as you know, I signed him. He was the league top goal scorer when I signed him. And he currently went about 8 matches without scoring for me before popping up on the 60th minute with a decent goal, having been in acres of space through a Dan Maguire cross on his own, volleyed it into the top corner. Sadly in this game we couldn't make it 5 wins in a row because Workington actually equalised in the 91st minute. Disappointing, but we've only lost 1 in the last 7, so that's pretty good with the potential to make it 5 wins in a row. We didn't quite get it, but we are unbeaten in 5 and things are going quite well. So as it stands, here is the current table after 28 games. There are 18 games left to play this season. 28 played, 16 wins, 5 drawn and 7 losses. Scored 51 goals, making us the current second highest goal scorers in the league. And we have conceded 36 goals, a little bit too much considering Buxton, who are sitting in 5th position, have only conceded 18 goals. Now this is very open, I'd say, from 7th place Skelmersdale on 48 points all the way up to 1st place Colwyn Bay. There's only 10 points separating them, so it's going to be very, very tight. We are 5 points behind Colwyn Bay. They have been top of the league for quite a while now, but we've pulled it back to 5. I believe at one stage we were 10 points behind them. So we're joint in 2nd with Ilkeston. So hopefully we can push on and get a win in a game I expect to take 3 points against Salford, who are sitting at 18th, and hopefully they have the Class of 92 boys sitting in the crowd. So here we are, Blyth Spartans 1-6, clear favourites, Salford 10-1 against us on our own turf. Is it worth the backing of Salford and the Class of 92 ownership? I doubt it. Big match, big crowd, a lot to play for, 3 points at stake. Here we go. This is how we're lining up today. McHugh in goals. Standard back four, Nicholson, Hutchison, Parker, Watson. In the middle, deep line playmaker Turnbull. He is being the 2nd best player in terms of average in the league so far. Story, a revelation. He's been a great free purchase. Wearmouth on the right, Dale on the left. Up top, the natural partnership of the Wolf and the Machine. Maguire and Wolfenden. On the bench, McNamee, Airy yet to make his debut. Richardson struggling to get in the team even though he's a quality player. Hackney, Hawkins, back from injury. Blackburn, the new signing, and Johnson. Starting for Salford, Elliot Kebby at right back, the former Leeds and Atletico Madrid young player. James Poole on the right, Luke Giverin at left back, James Atkinson in the middle. Those are players known to me. Up top, Danny Webber, Gareth Seddon. That's bound to be a handful. They're lining up 4-4-2, but we are dominant. Their defence is shaky. That is why they're down the leagues. Game on. Webber with the ball in the middle. Pulls out to Moses. Dean on the left, cuts inside. Plays it forward to Seddon. And he plays a shot off our defence and out for a corner. Not even a minute in. And Salford play it in. Wearmouth picks it up. Kebby, Poole on the right hand side, and nothing comes of it. Turnbull with the corner. Dale picks it up on the edge of the area. Back to Turnbull, plenty of space. Puts it in. Wearmouth. Penalty. Luke Giverin gives us a penalty. A good chance to go 1-0 up after 3 minutes. Maguire. Saved. Yes. Tell you what, Dan Maguire, you got away with that, young man. Our goalkeeper actually saved one in the last match against Workington, and we missed one in this game. Dan Maguire, right down the middle, and the goalkeeper fumbles it almost, and Wearmouth puts it away underneath the goalkeeper. Very poor goalkeeping. 1-0 after 4 minutes to Blyth Spartans. Decent start. Gareth Seddon got a back strain. That's good news for us. It's not good news that somebody's getting injured, but he's a handful and he was definitely the player that I couldn't cope with in the last match. Hutchison. Wolfie. Can he pull it back? He can. Wearmouth's there again. And nothing comes of it. Story in the centre circle to Hutchison. Nicholson. Story again. Plays it forward to Maguire. And nothing comes of it. Wearmouth. Wolfie. Parker collects it. Story again. Turnbull. Can he feed a pass through? Maguire. Can he play it back to him? Nope. Plays it to Wolfie. And Wolfie! 2-0. Matt Wolfenden with his 18th goal of the season. Get in there. Now Wolfie I did pay big money for, and he's paying me back big time. Good pass from Maguire there. Wolfie, first time, bottom left, drills it. But at the moment he's not signing a contract, but he says he might open up talks in the future, but I simply have no money to be able to afford to give him more than what he wants. And we have a lot of players going out in the summer. Some of them, they're wanting too much money, so there's going to be a big clear out, probably. Turnbull. Poole on the right hand side. Plays it forward to Webber. Webber and Seddon being kept quiet. I think Seddon has come off though. Keep Danny Webber quiet. He's got experience at all levels. 9 shots to 1. 6 on target for Blyth. 0 on target for Salford. 56 to 44% possession in our favour. Seddon still on, as you can see, with a little injury sign beside him. Still carrying on. Playing with a back strain. could potentially lead to further damage and being out for longer. It's a bit of a risk. Moses through, and he puts it wide. A block shot from Hutchison there, and Givern looks to cross it in, the left back. Poole, Lynch, Atkinson, Webber. Good closing down from our team, not getting them any space. Although Poole looked to get in behind there, and Watson got rid of it. Really good defending by our boys, not giving the opposition a chance to breathe and pick out passes. 2 assists from Dan Maguire so far, although I wouldn't really give him an assist from that penalty miss. And goals from Aaron Wearmouth and Matt Wolfenden. 2-0 up after 33 minutes. Parker, Dale on the left hand side, Turnbull. He's been phenomenal this season, Turnbull, and he just loses the ball there, ironically. Maguire, Turnbull again. Can he pick out a better pass this time? Maguire, Turnbull once again on the ball. He's always on the ball. You'll see in the live comms that we play, Turnbull gets so much of the ball and dictates the tempo and play of the game. Wearmouth gets a shot blocked by Givern. Corner on the right hand side from Turnbull. Plays it in. Wolfie's got space on the edge of the area. Can he pull it back to Turnbull? He can. Story. And it's given away, and Webber has it in his own half, looking to press forward to Seddon. Still carrying that injury, incidentally. This is big risk, unless they believe they can get back into it before half time. Dean on the left. Moses. Still Moses. Webber. Takes on his man Seddon, and it is tipped over the bar by Adam McHugh. It was a good chance for Salford and their best of the game yet. Still nothing to tweak yet, guys. We're easily in control of this match as long as it stays 2-0. The stats are going in our favour, so we're doing not too bad just now. Let's hope we can go into the half time with a 2-0 lead. Seddon, Dean, Moses, and Dean could not miss. Stroke of fortune there. After that initial miss, it fell straight back to Dean. As you can see, Seddon through to Dean. Moses hits it. Decent save from McHugh. Parry's back. And Dean is quick to react and puts it into an empty net. 2-1. Disappointing to let a goal go on the 38th minute before half time. It gives us something to think about now, having been clearly in control so far this game. I don't think we've played bad though. I think Robert Dale is not played too great in particular, but he is one of our star players, and you know he can score goals out of nothing. I'm going to calmly tell them that they're doing well, but they could do even better. That goal just before half time, it really almost changed things, but we'll leave it as it stands just now, and hopefully that goal was just a little bit of luck in their favour, and it's not the way the second half's going to go. Wolfenden plays it in, and Moses collects it. He plays it forward looking for Webber, but surely the defence will scoop it up. Nicholson, Wearmouth, and his own halfway line, plays it inside to Story. He's got a bit of space over to Nicholson, acres of space to put a decent cross in. He does, and it's a poor cross. Wearmouth picks it up. Turnbull, can he play it back out wide? Story does, out wide to Nicholson at his second attempt to cross it in. Turnbull, Story, into Maguire. We're getting closed down frantically here. Dale out wide. First time cross in. Puts it in. And it nearly sneaked in the goals, but a goalkeeper for Salford saves it. And it goes out for a second corner. I just want to pause it here, guys. Now, this is not planned. This is me just going to show you how I've set up with my corners. Turnbull taking the corner. I've got this man here, number 9, Wolfenden, offering the short corner. I've got my 2 wing backs and one of my centre midfielder. So that's Nicholson, Watson and Story staying back. On the edge of the area, I've got Robert Dale attacking the far post, and the near post are my 2 centre halves. Hassling the goalkeeper is one of my strikers, and I've got somebody lurking on the edge of the area. This is not planned, me stopping to show you this, but this is me just showing you how I set up for my corners. But as you can see down here, Wolfie's getting marked, so it's a big risk if Turnbull decides to play the short corner here. We will play on. Poole away on the left hand side, loads of space to run into. Nicholson comes across, tackles him. That is solid from the Welshman. Story. And it comes to nothing after 51 minutes gone. We are still ahead 2-1 in this game. Kebby. Clark. Moses on the edge of the area. Plays it forward to Seddon. I cannot believe Seddon is still playing. He gets a shot away and McHugh tips it over. Edge of the area, Seddon again. Can he get closed down? He does, but Robert Dale gives away a free kick. And it's put over by Moses. 55 minutes gone at Croft Park. 2-1 Blyth Spartans. Lynch plays it long, the goalkeeper. Webber collects it, that's poor defending, and Dean is in acres of space on his own. Cross it in, it's an own goal. So frustrating. Hutchison, own goal, there was nobody even near him, it looks like. That is terrible. As you can see, Dean, plenty of time, pick it across. Look at that, this is awful. Two defenders, nobody near them, gives away the ball. That is shocking defending. I'm going to go attacking now. This is too much of a game where we need to get the 3 points. 2-0 up. I'm going to tell them to push forward. And I will probably make a substitution in a second. Turnbull plays it in. Hutchison with a header. It's out wide to Dean. It's not been one of Hutchison's better games after that. He's usually rock solid and reliable at the back. Watson, Dale on the left hand side. Puts it in and the goalkeeper fumbles it and it goes out for a corner to us. Time to make some subs. Super sub. Andre Johnson is coming on for Dan Maguire. Wolfie comes off for Jason. Blackburn will change him to a target man. And Danny Hawkins back from injury. We will put on the left hand side for Robert Dale, who's not had the best of games. 3 substitutes on the hour. Hopefully they can make an impact. This would be a poor result if we don't pick up the win here. Blackburn in. Hawkins picks it up. Plenty of space to turn and make a pass. Hawkins still into Story. Into Wearmouth. Can he make a pass? He can't. He loses it and it comes to nothing. So Salford have had 4 shots on target, resulting in 2 goals, of course, 1 on goal. Really disappointing. 22 minutes to go. Seddon in behind. Played almost a full game with an injury. How's that man still going? McHugh. Webber puts the shot right down his throat. 20 minutes to go. Parker plays a great ball across the field to Wearmouth. Into Turnbull. Great pass again out to Hawkins. Can he put it in? Hawkins puts it in and it comes to nothing. Watson out on the left hand side. Turnbull again. And Turnbull loses it, but Story picks it up. Back to Turnbull. Into Hawkins. Goal! Get in there. 20 yards out. Danny Hawkins' 3rd goal of the season. Get in there, Danny. I brought him back to Blyth after being released last season. Looks like a great goal. Delighted for him. Bottom right hand corner, decent goal, and he wheels away and celebrates. Great news for him. He's just back from injury after 6 months out with shin splints. Wearmouth. Goalmouth scramble, but the opposition goalkeeper Lynch picks it up. McHugh plays out to Nicholson. Story. Wearmouth. Nicholson again. We have pretty decent back 4 that we've become a steady unit now. Story. Blackburn puts it in and it is put away. Atkinson headers it out. We actually looked to sign him, but before we knew it, he signed a contract at Salford. Hawkins puts it over. I'm going to go back to control now and take attacking off. I don't want to get too far advanced and get caught out on the break at the back. Parker into Turnbull. McHugh, the goalkeeper, plenty of space to play it on the right. He does. Nicholson, can he play it forward again to Wearmouth? He does. Is he going to take his man on? He loses it to Givern. Lynch, the goalkeeper, plays it forward. Burton, Poole, Webber, dangerous Webber, Smalley, Poole, and he looks to put it in, and it was a good chance for the equaliser for Salford, and a good save it looked like, unless it hit the post there, I couldn't really tell. Watson, Johnson, Turnbull, Hawkins, puts it in and Atkinson gets rid. Webber comes deep, picks up the ball, he's got plenty of space for his teammate Poole on the right hand side, who then plays it back. Webber gets in, he's 1-on-1, and Webber balloons it. That was a defensive error from Hutchison and Parker. What are they doing? Webber again is through, and he puts it wide again. 2 half chances for Salford and Webber there. Squeaky bum time as we approach the 90th minute. We need this win. 2 minutes to go. We conceded in the last game against Workington in the 90th minute. We cannot make this a second match in a row where we blow it and lose 2 points. And we give the ball away. Slack. Lynch with the ball for Salford goalkeeper. Intercepted by Storey. Wearmouth. Can he play a decent pass? He can out to Hawkins. He plays it across and nothing comes of it. Smalley now has the ball. Plays it forward to Webber, who likes to come deep. Seddon. Givern on the left hand side. Plays it forward to Seddon, who's broke through with a back strain. He's broke through and he's still carrying on. Unbelievable. Blackburn should be fresh. He should be able to take his man on. He's a substitute. Storey. Hawkins on the left hand side. In. Storey, and he puts it wide. There's 45 seconds. 30 seconds left. 25. Hopefully we don't concede in the last few seconds. A big win that we almost blew. Blackburn. Still with the ball, Blackburn. Time wasting a bit here. Very good. Good play. And yes! We've seen off Salford. We've sent the Class of 92 boys back home. A decent win. Again, a win we nearly blew. And thankfully, yeah, I'm going to tell them, a bit of a let off. Some of them a bit pissed off, but so am I. So there we have it, guys. Ilkeston won. Blyth won. We pushed 3 points ahead each of 4th place Buxton. Everyone's played 29 games, and Colwyn Bay are now only 3 points ahead of Ilkeston and myself, Blyth Spartans, having been 5 points ahead prior to this game. The title race is on, guys. The title race is on. Time to gate crash that party after being 10 points behind. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can go up as champions. So guys, that extends our short unbeaten run to 6 games. I believe we set the record earlier in the club's history as unbeaten in 8 games, and we did manage to get that. So, I'm tempted to come back and do the next live com against Colwyn Bay. It would be a nearly top of the table clash, but I did say I was going to space them out instead of doing live comms every 4-5 matches. I decided we're going to do them every 8 to 9 matches. So, Matlock currently sitting in 5th place. We welcome them at Croft Park on the 26th of March. But I think we might come back for one special episode at the early start of March. We're going to update you on results, and we will bring you, hopefully, a decent youth intake. Thanks for checking out Rags to Riches, guys. Episode 8 is done and dusted. Remember, we are the managers and so are you. Keep playing. See you soon.